We zijn in de vorige video aangekomen in Fitz's room. Met, het lijkt een beetje op een gevangenis. Er staat een bord met 2 P's erop.
Ik zie een koffertje.
An empty glass and an empty plate.
Het is niet een empty plate.
Looking at it is making me want to cry.
Why?
I don't know.
Oké, we hebben inderdaad een koffertje. We hebben ook een liefdeskaart.
It's a little handmade card. Someone's drawn a heart on the front. Inside it says, to Fitz, from PP.
Piepie. Maar dat is dan waarschijnlijk
Dat is
Polly
Poppy
Pointer. Ik zei Polly,
Ja.
het is Poppy. Je hebt gelijk.
That poor plant.
Looks pretty healthy to me.
Healthy, but sad. I think it would rather be outside.
Nou, ik denk dat hij dat toch wel weet.
Dat denk ik ook.
Doesn't look soft.
Nee, dus echt een gevangenisbed.
Hello.
Not hidden very well, is it?
Nee, ze wil
Doesn't
slot
need
op.
to be. It's locked. It's a combination lock.
Oeh.
Sort of.
We moeten die in elkaar zetten en dan daar de vormpjes uithalen.
Oké, dit is wat ik zie.
Ja, je kunt hem...
Ik kan niet draaien. Dit plaatje zie ik.
Ja.
Dat is dit plaatje.
Ja,
Deze.
Ja.
Maar ik
Maar hoe
moet...
weet je de volgorde?
Ja, ik kan ze niet draaien. Ik kan ze alleen schuiven. Rearrange the pieces of paper.
Maar je kan nu niet meer ze anders in elkaar zetten.
Ja, ik kan doen wat ik wil, maar... Op een andere manier past het
Ja,
niet.
echt niet?
Nee, die hoeken passen toch niet op een andere manier?
Ja, naar beneden? Nee, dit puntje.
Wat wil je?
Daarin. En dan...
Oké,
Goed geluid.
je hebt gelijk. Maar,
Hoe weten we de volgorde?
nee, hoe weten we de goede kleur? Dat is het vooral.
Ja, maar die andere kleur hebben we niet.
En de
We hebben-
volgorde. Kijk, we hebben die lichtblauwe kleur hebben we, maar die groene kleur hebben we ook. Dat is dit. En blauw is dit. Maar je hebt gelijk. Dus dit past hierin. Maar hoe weten we of dit 1, 2, 3 of 4 is?
Als we nou eerst gewoon de 4 vormen die we kunnen maken er neerzetten, dan gaan we daarna nadenken over welke...
Oké,
welke-
belletje kunnen we maken. We hadden net dit gemaakt.
Ja, ik
Het
zag er nog één.
3, dit lijkt ook op een 3.
Ja.
Maar die staat niet op 3.
Nee.
Dus, oh wacht. Dit is ook een andere vorm dan die. Want hier is een punt aan de onderkant. En
Ja.
daar een dus deze klopt.
Ja.
Dan hebben we het belletje net gemaakt. Dat was die. Dit
Ja,
belletje.
Ja.
Dat is dit belletje. Wat kunnen we nog meer fabriceren? Dit
Ja.
is een dit blad. Nee,
Die.
een puntblad.
Puntblad.
En de laatste die we dan nog kunnen fabriceren.
Ja.
Nee.
Nee. Ja.
Is dit eiblad.
I
Lekker.
did it. What do I win?
Not bad.
We nemen geen blad voor de mond.
Da.
Anything in there?
Yeah, it's wrapped in a cloth. Hold on. Huh. That's kind of ominous.
Oh jee. Het is een trowel. PPNFF.
Ja.
Misschien kunnen we daar
Poppy en
iets...
Fitz hebben een verboden fix mogelijk, want het zijn natuurlijk van andere...
Ja. Maar daar kunnen we misschien wel wat naar vragen bij die meneertje.
It's locked, but it leads outside.
I
Geef
thought we
ons
were
een-
halfway up a tower.
We are.
What's that thing by the handle?
Nog een puzzel. Slide the lid open, then move the tiles into the correct slots.
Oké.
En hoe weten we wat correct is?
Op die maandjes.
Nee, ja, daar begon die mee.
Echt? Was hij zo?
Ja. Nee. Hoe weten we wat goed is?
denk gewoon iets proberen, want dan zeggen ze altijd nog iets.
Nothing. Still
The
locked.
tiles have all got that same sun symbol on them.
Those moon symbols in the slots. Are they connected?
Maybe they're connected, but also not connected.
Dus misschien het tegenovergestelde?
Wat dan? Alles voor een maandje zet?
Ja, of...
Nope. It's
Maybe the information we need isn't here.
not. So where is it?
Somewhere else. Let's come back once we...
Fine.
Dus dat moeten we onthouden, dat we nog ergens een zon en maan tegenkomen. We kunnen Fitz wel vragen naar onze findings.
Ja.
En we hebben nog wat kamers te gaan aan de rechterkant.
Ja.
This is yours, Fitz?
Man.
Yeah,
Do you use it?
I keep all my tools in the greenhouse.
That wasn't what she asked.
Hij zegt niets.
Hij bekt. Hij is een slim man.
Ja, volgende kamer dan maar.
Denk het. Dan gaan wij Poppy vinden.
Dit is Poppy.
Wat een gezelligheid.
Die heeft een scherf.
Oh, whatever it is, it's playing a little trumpet.
Dat is niet waar.
Well, it is the music room. He's got to practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
Ja, dat had ik gezien, ja. Kijk. Dit is die buitending.
Die buitending.
There's a noticeable crack. Inside the horn are various shards of cracked glass. Is een clue.
Are they paper lanterns?
Whatever they are, I like them. It's like a little parade of floating spirits.
Kaarsen in een boekenkast.
Who plays the violin, I wonder?
It's pretty dusty, so I'm guessing nobody.
Oké. Daar hangt iets wat fel gekleurd
It's
is.
just daylight, right?
What else would it be?
Oké.
There's a faded mural on the wall.
When I was a kid, I never knew the difference between a mural and a mosaic.
You still don't know, do you?
No.
Muziek is ingelegd, de mural is getekend.
Sheet music. It's handwritten.
Bladmuziek.
That's a lot of notes. Looks pretty difficult.
Probably while they're on the floor.
Kaarsen in een boekenkast.
1 old wooden bookcase.
Yep.
25 dry old books.
Ja.
4 lit candles.
Yeah.
Am I the only one seeing the problem?
Nee hoor.
Nou, Poppy.
Het oog.
Zit in de gothic fase deze.
Sally!
Ja.
Are you a ghost?
Unless she is a ghost.
It may come as a disappointment, but I am alive.
Ah,
That makes you a
Disappointment for me.
suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
what's your name?
My name is Poppy.
Yeah.
I'm a pointer. And a pianist.
We'll need to ask you a few questions about Freya.
I know.
Hey,
Oké.
you're pretty good.
All in the wrist. And 13 years of dedicated practice. I'm just me. There's nothing to know.
How are you related to the other pointers?
My father is Percival Pointer. The
Een man met
professor
een boek op zijn hoofd.
spends most of his time hidden away in his tower. Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Do you get on with the
Wat
fellows?
vreemd is, want
Two.
hij was de eerste die
Fifi
naar die
and
toren
Freya
ging.
are my closest friends.
Ja.
We all turned 19 last year.
Do people ever leave Tangle Tower? I don't mean to be rude. It's just, if you're 19...
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's a fair question. I'd like to move away. Definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi... Things are more complicated for her.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer.
Nee, dat snap ik. Als je beste vriendin sterft.
3.5 hours of piano practice. Soon as I wake up. Same as always.
3.5. Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
And you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
What did you do after that?
Hiermee gaan we haar
I was
kamer
supposed to meet
unlocken.
Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way. So I went back upstairs.
De vorm van haar
and out
hoofd
into
is
the
ook
moonlight garden.
bijzonder.
The what?
The little garden on
Een
the
beetje als
roof
de
outside
aubergine
my
met de
room.
paarse haar
Was
zo.
it just you
En
up
die
there?
vorm.
No. Fitz came outside after a while. His room's on the other side. He's been teaching me about flowers.
So, did you talk to him?
Not really.
You ignored each other.
Not really.
I
We
didn't
hebben wel een
say
liefdeskaart geschreven, maar verder praten we niet met elkaar. We kunnen een statement opnemen.
Fitz and I were up in the moonlight garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal.
Dat heeft
Different.
iemand anders ook al gezegd.
Worse. I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's
Dat het
tower.
een
So we went up there to check. The door was
onuitlegbaar
locked.
geluid
Nobody
was.
was answering.
Ik weet
I
alleen niet meer
knew
wie dit
Freya
heeft
and
gezegd.
Flora were both supposed to be in there.
Fifi?
So I made Fitz kick down the door. I went inside. Freya was lying on the floor.
Flora was in the room too?
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did.
Fitz zei,
I didn't know
Flora
what to
zat op de
do.
knieën.
So I ran downstairs to
Maar zij
get
zegt
Fifi.
niks eigenlijk.
Her door was still locked, but I knocked and shouted at her. Eventually, she let me in. The lights were off, but I could see she'd already been crying. I
What?
told her what had
Okay.
happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry. First time I've ever seen her angry. I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too, for some reason. The three of us went back up to Flora's tower. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him. Fifi had this idea.
Ik snap nog steeds niet
She
waarom haar
wanted to do
vader
some kind
daar
of
is.
scientific test. She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes. After she
Oh,
was
van die
done,
verf.
she went back
Ja,
upstairs and
ja.
I went back to my room.
That's it?
That's it.
Oké. Nou, even alle opties langs gaan. We hebben nog maar 2
Needless
personen te gaan.
noise from tongues expel, unless within the mouth they dwell. The spoken word, unfit for dealing with the shifting form of feeling. Stand unblinking
Dit is
in
een
the
poëet.
face of taciturn and soundless space.
Oké.
Foregone drifter, holding fast. Days as shadow seeker past. Is it bravery or surrender? Accepting that your world will render nothing darker than the gloom. Some 4 walls make round a room.
Oké.
Between the lips a silver spoon, a story written all too soon. The chosen dwelling of her heart, unjustly
But-
chosen to depart. Lost her liberation lays in the center of a maze.
Lees mee, zou ik niet opgekomen.
With surging tide, the waves are thrown, an entity of all its own. But on its surface you may see, reflected in the waters be, the orchestrator, pale and still, pulling strings, enacting will.
Pulling strings.
Hard of head, but free of mind,
Kind.
unimprisoned, unconfined. With starry eyes, she sees beyond, behind our walls, beneath our pond. A soul untied, it's hers, it's free,
Beneath
Was
our
then.
pond.
is now.
Dat is met dat kikkerding kunnen we die pond in, vermoed ik.
Mogelijk.
Softly does the flower grow, all in time, and time is slow. Rest a seed within the earth, but do not rush its gentle birth. Hour by hour, day by day, tune your heart to nature's way.
Ik weet niet dat we hiervan mee
That's
opschiet.
me.
Dat is
I'm on
me.
a
Ja,
list
goed
of murder
gedicht.
suspects.
Goed gedicht.
Always thought that would be kind of cool, but it's just tedious.
Oh,
Falls a
inderdaad.
little short, doesn't it?
Oké, items.
So there are 2 families living in Tangle Tower?
3 pointers and 5 fellows. 4 fellows.
What's the connection between them?
There isn't one. Not really. It was all built by the Remington family. Flora is a Remington, originally. So was Primrose, my mother. She married into the
Primrose.
Pointers and Flora married into the fellows.
Primrose, Poppy,
So
dat zijn wel
the
bloemen.
fellows and the Pointers
Allemaal.
own the house now?
Flora owns the house.
Flora is ook
Depending on who you ask.
planten.
That means her husband Felix owns it too.
Flora en fauna.
What about your father?
His claim over the house
Fauna zijn
kind
geen
of fell
planten.
apart after my
Dat
mother
zijn
left.
dieren.
Where's your mother now?
No
Een fawn
idea.
is een jong het.
Ja,
Wist je
dat
dat?
weet- ja, dat wist ik.
Oké.
About Freya's knife wound.
Hit me.
From what we could tell, the blade went in at an exact right angle, perpendicular to Freya's body. And there's only one small pool of blood. Nothing on Freya's hands, or anywhere else. The whole thing is just a little too peaceful.
Zou ze het zelf hebben gedaan?
Maar waarom?
What do you make of the
Ja,
statue?
dat is...
I know that's the only harp in the whole of Tangle Tower. I've never actually seen a real one.
Maybe it's from before your time.
Oh, definitely. You see how old this statue is?
What about the symbols?
Nou, we hebben
One
de
of them
bel,
looks like
we hebben de
piano
piano,
keys.
we hebben het vogeltje.
Yeah. Weird.
We missen nog de
This
kus.
is mine.
Maar misschien vinden we dat
No,
geluid
well, yes, it
in
was.
de...
I gave it to Freya about a
avondtuin.
year ago.
Avondtuin.
What was on it?
Ja?
Nothing.
Ja.
It was blank. Freya said she wanted to record something.
Any idea how it ended up underwater?
Maybe someone wanted to destroy it, but got really lazy.
Dat zou kunnen.
Don't you think that's weird? That the letter isn't addressed to anyone or signed by anyone?
Someone's being deliberately secretive.
Or they're trying
Wel
to
meer.
manipulate
Sowieso
you?
een vrouw.
Freya would always load up the palette with all the exact colors she was gonna need. I think it helped her zone out and focus on the actual painting
Ja,
itself.
doen alle schilders
Like
toch?
getting all your sheet music lined up before playing a long piece.
Right. So the blob of black paint in the middle,
Blob.
that was for painting Flora?
Flora's dress, yeah. She wears even more black than I do.
Nee, dat zegt dat.
When I first saw it, I thought it looked like Flora was holding a knife with blood on the tip.
You don't think that anymore?
No, it was a stupid thing to say. The room was dark. I was in shock. I'm just an idiot.
But it was blood on the tip. If you hadn't said anything, maybe Fifi wouldn't have checked.
Exactly. It's stupid.
But we would have missed out on an important clue.
Is it a clue? Really? Tell me how it's a clue.
Het
Tell
is
me
bloed.
how it helps. Nothing about the knife makes any sense. It's just freaking everyone
Maar
out.
het is geen mes. Daar hebben wij al, daar zijn we al lang achter.
It was my mother's originally.
So, why is it up in Flora's room?
She just gets the most use out of it. Freya would borrow it too sometimes.
Does this belong to you, Poppy?
Now that's not really my style, is it?
But who else would own a tape like this?
Literally anybody?
Terwijl iedereen zei dat het van haar was.
Ja.
Why is the glass cracked down one side?
Natural wear and tear, maybe?
No way. Freya took good care of her stuff.
Dat is bijzonder.
What was inside?
Nothing.
Is that supposed to be Flora?
Possibly?
Ja.
Oh. How nice. Whose paints are those?
They belong to Felix, I think.
Hey, that's me.
Ja.
Not a bad likeness.
It
Met
looks
a
like you're
rose.
standing in a rose bush.
Is there something wrong with that?
This is a photo of Fifi and Freya, right?
Yeah.
Daar
How
had
come
zij
you're
op
not in
moeten
it?
staan.
You're friends with them too, aren't you?
I'm not really one for photographs.
Fifi looks like she really
Kleding
admires
is ook
Freya.
anders.
Fifi's loyalty to Freya is unshakable.
Misschien is het voor haar
I think
vader.
everybody sees something different.
Did Freya ever tell you what she saw in it?
Not exactly. She said something about it being from a recurring nightmare.
A
Sorry, but
recurring
if it was
nightmare.
from a nightmare, why would you paint it and leave it in front of your bed?
Maybe she wanted to take control of it. Giving something a physical form can make it easier to deal with.
Dat klopt.
Sometimes. That belongs to Flora, I think. How sweet.
Oké.
Is that Fifi's diary?
Ja.
I'm sure I've seen it in her room before.
That's where we found it.
Have you ever read it? Do you know what's written in there?
Nope. I'm sure she wouldn't appreciate me invading her privacy.
Nee,
I
dat
thought you
geloof
and
ik.
Fifi were close friends.
Yeah, we are. It's just Fifi's gotten kinda impatient with me recently.
Do you know why?
I'm
Impatient.
not sure.
I'm sure she'd tell you if you asked.
Oh, she would. She'd give it to me straight. Probably why I've been avoiding it. Did you find that in Fifi's room?
No? Should we have?
No, it's just... It looks like something she'd use, don't you think?
We kunnen dat nog aan
Oh,
Fifi
you've been to
vragen
the
natuurlijk.
house? What did you think?
Impressive, I guess. But kind of unsettling with Fitz lurking in the shadows the whole time.
Yeah, he does that.
He does that.
Is that a gardening trowel?
Yeah, I think it belongs to Fitz.
Really? Never seen him use it. Don't look at me. I didn't break it.
Does anybody else use the music room?
Yes. I don't know who, but I can tell when somebody else has touched the piano.
Oké. We hebben alle vragen
All
gesteld.
right. Poppy's bedroom is
Juist.
unlocked.
Papi's
I wonder what's in
bedroom.
there.
Laten we gaan kijken.
Dat was gezellig uit. Een squid lamp.
There's something about that diary we found in Fifi's room.
Ja.
Something suspicious.
Ja, hij is dicht.
Let's ask her about it.
Ja, dat kunnen we ook nog doen.
Nou, laten we dat eerst gaan doen dan. We hebben nog meer aan haar te vragen. Kijk, we hebben een,
Ja, nu kunnen...
een suspicion.
Met een knotje.
Kijk, we hebben een
Is this
suspicion.
your diary, Fifi? We found it in your bedroom.
Of course it is mine. Ridiculous question.
Why is it locked up like that?
You seriously require an explanation. Very well. A fairly common concept, the so-called secret diary, is favored in particular by girls between the ages of 10 and...
So, there are secrets written in here?
This particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
It's Fifi's diary.
Ja, sowieso.
It's Fifi's diary, and she has written in it.
I'm not sure about that.
Me neither.
This particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
Oké, dan is het van iemand anders.
Mogelijk.
Of het is geen diary.
Ah.
Nee, ze zegt this particular diary.
Ja.
It's somebody else's diary.
How could you arrive at that conclusion? It is kept in my bedroom. It is mine.
We need a clue to compare with the diary. Something to prove who the original owner was.
Kijk. Secret diary met zo'n kluisding erop. Birdbook, er is een boekmark in. En daar ook. Dus dezelfde boekmark in een andere kleur.
Ja.
That's not it.
Oh,
Dus ik dacht misschien die foto nog.
Welke foto?
Dan is die er misschien uitgescheurd.
welke foto?
Let's take a closer look at this.
Lekker. Lekker. Fifi, Freya. This blue book. Dat is dit boek. Ja.
Lekker.
Ja, this blue book is the same thing as the secret diary. Which
Ja.
proves it belongs to Freya. Oh, lekker Marjolein.
This blue book is the same thing as the secret diary, which proves it belonged to Freya.
You were hiding Freya's diary in your room, and you kept
Respect.
it locked, too.
Thanks.
Why would I do either of these things?
En dat ga je ons nu vertellen.
Ja.
Iets met personal secrets, denk ik.
Dat denk ik ook. Fifi didn't want anyone to see personal secrets within Freya's diary.
Aannemelijk.
Fifi didn't want anyone to see personal secrets within Freya's diary.
Is this true, Fifi?
I know Freya was your friend, but if you're trying to hide something,
You did not know Freya, so this might be difficult to understand. She did her own thing, in her own way. By concealing Freya's written accounts, it is simply my intention to preserve her innocence.
Innocence?
Might be easier if you just let us read the diary, Fifi.
Bijvoorbeeld.
Very well. I will open it.
Oh,
However, as you read it, please remember, Freya was the most kind and the most wise person I have ever known.
is goed.
Alright, Fifi unlocked the diary.
Finally. What's in there?
Oh, it's back in the flesh. Was it me? Did I let it out? I should rip up the painting. Soul Bearer works. Found my way to the middle. Simple compared to the harp. I saw them all 5. She could do with a little company. Oh, dit
Ik ben
is
in de war.
Soul Bearer. Dat hebben we eerder gezien. Dat was iets. Die naam hebben we eerder gezien. Daar heeft die vader heeft het daarover gehad.
Oké.
Ja. Found my way into the middle. Surprisingly simple compared to the harp. De harp is puzzel 1. En daar vandaan komen we in het midden van de 5.
Ah. Oké.
Wijsheden. Kunnen we daar nog naar vragen?
Why did Poppy leave shards of glass all over this statue?
What makes you think it was Poppy?
The statue lives in the music room. Who else would it be?
The statue lives in the music room.
This belongs to Professor Pointer, does it not?
No, I don't think so.
Well, who else would own such a pointless little telescope?
It's a telescope.
Oh, yes. It has a
Professor
telescopic
Pointer.
lens. It can only be used for looking at things that are far away.
Maar zij gebruikt het als een microscoop. Daar is het
The
dus
fruit
niet
here
voor.
has a unique chemical makeup. It makes them completely pointless. Unless you wish to cut it down and sell it as a precious stone.
It's not edible.
Depends
On what?
on the structural integrity of your teeth.
Oké, dat is bij mij niet zo best.
That blade,
It's a troll for gardening.
it is.
Oké.
Oké. Hier hebben we nog Fitz en Poppy.
Name, Fitzfellow. Age, 24. Profession, cryptobotanist. Likes soil, dislikes electric lights.
Hang on. Cryptobotanist? I thought he was just a gardener.
That may well be his preferred label. Mine, however, is more accurate.
Oké.
Do you and Fitz not see eye to eye, Fifi?
We do not.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. He's well over 6 foot and you've got to be just barely 5.
So, what's your problem with him?
Exactly 1 week ago, I witnessed him sneaking up Pointer Tower. He was making every effort to avoid detection.
So?
He was also carrying a knife.
Ah, zij verdenkt hem.
Een
Oké,
knife.
oké.
Poppy Pointer. Age, 19. Profession, apparently Poppy has defaced my notes. Under profession, I had of course originally written pianist, but she has crossed that out and written the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
Oké.
Oké. Nieuwe items hebben we niet. Dat betekent dat wij...
verdenkingen.
Dat klopt, we hebben Poppy ontmoet in Poppy's room. Ik stel voor dat we daar weer een checkpoint van maken.
Ja.
En we hebben nog 2 kamers hier waar een vraagteken staat. En vraagtekenkamers kunnen wij reeds in. Dus dat gaan we doen in de volgende
gaan we.
video.
Dat is goed.
Graag tot dan!
Doei.